For question 1 of day 5 elimination, we're going to talk about a new process. So this process of elimination, it's in a way it's similar, like the goal is the same as in substitution, kind of. You want to solve for the system of equations, but the method is different. So for this method, or the way we're going to teach it, the goal is to get the additive inverse for one variable in a system. And by doing that, you can eliminate one variable and only have one left, and then solve for the one variable that you have left. So first, let's review something. Or I guess let's label these equations first. Let's say this is equation 1, and this is equation 2. Now, what I'm going to write out here is in a side, okay? It's in a side, so you don't have to write it down in your notes or whatnot. But recall that if I have 5, and I have minus 5, and I put a plus sign like this, and I say, okay, this looks like from elementary school, right? What's 5 plus negative 5? The answer is 0. So just like how we did it for that one, for numbers, we're going to do it for equations. So I'm going to take equation 1 and add it to equation 2. And when I do that, here's what it looks like. So let's say I add these together. I'll put a plus sign here. I'm going to add equation 1 to equation 2. So, okay, 2x plus 5x equals to 7x. Negative y plus positive y equals to 0. And then 10 plus 11 equals to 21. Notice just by adding the two equations together, I ended up with y being eliminated, and now I can just solve for x. So now I have 7x equals to 21. I'm going to divide 7 from both sides, or 7 from every variable. And once I do that, now I have, well, 7 divided by 7 is 1, so we're left with x. And 21 divided by 7 is 3. So now we have x equals to 3. Now that I have x equals to 3, I can plug that value back into either equation 1 or 2 and then solve. In this case, I think I'll plug it back into equation 2. So if I plug it back into equation 2, I have 5x, which is now 5 times 3, plus y equals to 11. 5 times 3 is 15, so I have 15 plus y equals to 11. Now I want to get rid of my 15, so I have y by itself, so I'm going to subtract 15 from both sides. And once I do that, I should be left with y equals to 11 minus 15. Now remember, if you're not sure how the subtraction works for certain numbers, just type in 11 minus 15 into your calculator, just to always be sure, and you can do it to check your answers as well. So 11 minus 15 is negative 4. So y equals to negative 4. And now that we have our x term and our y term, we can say that x equals to 3, y equals to negative 4, and these will be my coordinate points.